from the north reaching out across the world. You're watching the Kofi Sam channel. This is Kofi.
And this is Sam.
And if you're here, then you are welcome.
How are we doing?
Hello, everybody.
Gugar's back already. Has it only been 48 hours? 72 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lifetime away. Gugar's here, and we're here too. This is a one-off stream. This is part of our Streamtember. We're finally doing it. It's for real. We only got halfway through September before we started it, but we're doing it, and we are here with FTL, Faster Than Light, which is a game that I've not played, but Sam is pretty good at. But...
well, that's a very bold assertion from someone who's not seen me play it.
Sam has tried it. I can see Sam has achieved 18 out of 51 achievements, so that means he has actually played a fair chunk of it. And we're going to start from scratch. We're going to start a new ship, and we are going to run this ship together. Sam is going to be playing, but... we're going to have a rule that all our decisions must be taken together, which means that all of our decisions must be unanimous. If we have a different opinion, we take no action until we can resolve the difference in our opinion.
Of course.
What are Shark and Cheesecake doing, Jan? What Shark and Cheesecake are doing are posing with amiibos that... we did this in a hurry. They're posing with amiibos that are either characters you can play in Smash Brothers or assist trophies in Smash Brothers. They are not Shark and Cheesecake. They are Sakurai Cheesecake.
So,
it was a short notice thing.
So, if you've never heard of FTL, FTL is a wonderful little game, which is a roguelike game. You are running a ship and you are fleeing from the horrible rebel scum of the galaxy who are trying to kill you.
Oh, cool. The uprising started then.
And
that's good. It's a shame it takes that long, but yeah, hopefully soon.
And along the way towards the final confrontation, you need to collect... resources, collect crew, collect weapons, and get yourself powerful enough to fight the hardest thing in the world, which is a very, very large ship.
And just survival in the vacuum of space. But here's the thing. We've decided to make this game harder than it needs to be. Not just through the unanimous decision thing, but... by limiting our ability to communicate effectively with each other. All these words that Sam said of things that we need are things that we might not be allowed to say. So to begin with, we are going to play this game and we are going to try to avoid using the word light. If one of us says the word light, and you're going to hold us to account here, it gets harder. We will not only not be able to use the word light, but we will not be able to use the word space either. If one of us then says the word light or space, we're not going to be allowed to use the word air, and then fuel, then shields, then crew, and finally power. Do you want to hold this up to the camera, Sam? This is a list of how bad it could get, all the things that if we play badly and we forget the rules, we might not be able to play. And I haven't talked about this with you, Sam, but I reckon we also need to have penalties for not acting unanimously. So there's going to be a 3-strike system. If we get 3 strikes, we automatically skip to the next word on our list.
Okay.
And chat, stowaways, you're going to hold us to account on that as well. Does everyone understand the rules? I don't know the rules of the actual game. I think I may have fucked us already. But let's find out.
So, we are over here in FTL.
Faster than Larry.
Faster than a lemur. And these are the options we have for starting. we're not too masochistic. So I think we're gonna leave it
We're
on
not
normal.
gonna play it. We're not gonna be able to do this on hard.
We're not gonna go on hard. I don't believe I've even managed to beat it on easy. So even that is quite a bold.
Just already looking at the interface, and I was saying this to Sam, this looks like my idea of a nightmare. This looks like, one of those board games that aren't actually board games. They're made with modular tiles, and you have a million tokens and a million cards, and one person's turn takes 20 minutes, and it's probably made by Fantasy Flight. You know the ones? It looks like that. It's given me that, so I'm glad that...
That's fair. So
I'm glad that we're here and doing
we have
this.
a number of different ships to choose from. Some very efficient layouts of ships, as you can see.
They're all so
and
lopsided, apart from that one.
all of them are crewed by different people. Down here, these are rock people. And they, as you can see, all have different attributes. So the rock people are immune to fire, but they're very slow to move and
Sleek. Scary.
You have some very exciting things. I think we decided we are going to go quite basic and start out with this ship. You can see, though, we could pick a different layout.
I don't know. I'm favouring the purple.
You're favouring the
I'm
purple.
favouring the purple, and I know it's your favourite colour as well. And it's got a little octopus on the side, right?
That
little
it does.
Octopus skull. That makes no sense, and crossbones, but
that does give us
I
a
like
Lanius.
wrestling. I like Jonathan Gresham, so yeah.
They are very strange aliens that drain oxygen from rooms, so you can't have them in the same room as humans. But
don't humans drain oxygen from rooms?
I mean, technically.
Don't we all?
Yes.
Have we got a crew member called Stranger?
So, we have 3 crew. The first one is Starga, who is a human. We have Atreyu, who is a Lanius, and we have Owen, who is a human.
I think you'll find that's Yoin.
Yoin. Anyway,
I think we need to rename the ship, though. We need to customize this ship.
The ship definitely needs a bit of a rename. So we're going to call it
the Coffmobile.
The Coffmobile.
I think you'll find we're going to call it the SS Guga.
Yes. Sorry. Momentary
can we do
madness.
Guga McGoo-face?
Perfect.
McGoo-fack.
So we are going to start our adventure there before things get even worse.
It's only going to escalate.
We start out, and the data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: upgrades. Don't forget to upgrade your ship.
Ooh.
Often shields are the highest priority, but don't underestimate the usefulness of subsystems. So, we have a ship that works very well. We have Starga up here as our pilot in the cockpit. These are different systems that we have. This is sensors. This is our doors. That, I believe, is a transporter.
I was going to say it's a very big lavatory that you can't get to the bridge without walking through.
So, Oh, sorry, no, that's a clone bay. So if one of
Sorry,
our
what?
crew dies, then it will just clone them, and they'll come back to life.
That's low-key monstrous.
Oh yes, horrifying. We have
Do they
our
remember
oxygen
dying?
and our shields, our weapons, and our engines.
Okay.
If we go up here, you can see we have power down here, which we can assign to different ones of our systems. And if we want to do upgrades, that's going to cost us scrap. And you can see up here we have 10 scrap at the moment. Very exciting.
It's not really scrap if you use it for essential upgrades, right?
You're quite correct there. Yes. So we sort of have everything there. There's not anything we can really upgrade at the moment. We can find information about our weapons here. We have an dual lasers and an ion stunner. And you'll see how those work very shortly.
Okay.
So, we're going to move. What we do is we move through our map here. We're heading towards the exit, but we don't necessarily want to take the most direct route. But from this left side, the rebels are going to come and start taking space and make it dangerous for us.
Okay. And what's in the nebula? Because some of those points are blue.
So the nebula disrupts your sensors, so you can't really detect anything.
Okay.
So you notice all of these rooms are grayed out. Normally
Sure.
our sensors would let us see what's happening in our room here, and if we upgrade our sensors, we'll even be able to see what's happening in other people's ships. But we can't see anything at the moment because we're currently in a nebula.
Okay.
So, my inclination is to go down here. Do you concur?
I do concur.
You concur.
This is going well, everyone.
So, we're going to make our first jump to liquid speed. There is a rebel ship and it has spotted us. So it is going to try and kill us and we have to defend ourselves. So we're going to start off and pause. I am not sadistic enough to be playing this game without using pause. I have seen other people doing that and that sounds horrible.
Okay. I mean, if you say so.
So we have our weapons. We've got enough power that we can power up our weapons. And first, I'm going to take aim at their shields. They currently have one block of shields, and if we do that, and then try and destroy them using our laser, then hopefully we can get those down and start doing some real damage to them. You can see our weapons charge at a certain rate.
I'm just going to say, I didn't say target their shields. I mean, feel like you're not valuing my input. That's our first strike. That's our first strike on the first word that we're not saying.
If we're really gonna be that
yeah, absolutely.
horrifyingly pedantic about it.
I do think we should target their shields though. Since you asked.
So, targeting shields. And so you can see their shields have disappeared. They are down while they're repairing them. Next up, we should probably decide what we want to get rid of next.
So if we target their weapons, can it cause like an explosion on the hull?
No, but every time we hit them with our weapons, it will cause damage to their hull.
Okay.
Something that's like sometimes good to take out is their oxygen, because
I mean that's mean, but probably effective. Let's do it. Let's do it. So what's the little thing that's flying around and hitting us with
So this
lasers?
is a little attack droid or attack drone,
Okay.
and that means they are managing to try and attack our shield, but their drone isn't quite powerful enough
Okay.
to get through our shields, so we don't have to worry too much about that. You can see we've started a fire in their oxygen,
That's the thing. Oxygen burns.
so at this point they're trying to escape by powering up their FTL drive and
Their last drive.
what is usually good to do in this situation is move your weapons over to either their cockpit, because you can't jump to a very fast speed without
Are you
a
sure?
cockpit or an engine. So
But if we shoot their... What are we shooting right now?
So we are currently temporarily disabling their shields, and then we're firing our lasers at their engines, so they're not able to get away. And we've just taken out the last of their hull, and they're broken up, and we have some scrap, and we have this is fuel, and this is missiles. We're currently not using missiles with the weapons that we've got, but we may get some missile weapons later on.
That is really good news. I do have bad news, which is that you didn't consult me before you targeted their engines.
So, we have 26 scrap.
That's a lot of scrap.
As you can see, we could do some upgrades. So,
I mean, what are you thinking? Because,
currently, we don't have everything on our ship powered. We are
Okay.
still missing a notch on our engines. So, my
Okay.
suggestion would be to get a little more power. Do
yeah,
you
I would
agree.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
So, we're going to do that, accept that, and we're going to power up our engines fully. And I think we're going to make a jump to lithium speed.
I mean, how fast is lithium? It definitely burns.
So, we could go down here towards this nebula, or we've got a lot of options over
I'm
here.
worried about getting ambushed in the nebula.
That's fair.
If the rebels are coming from the left, so I think we should cut. My instinct would be to cut the path just above the nebula. So we are taking a reasonably long route and getting the chance to.
So here,
upgrade, but
here, that
yeah.
sort of way. Okay, so we're jumping here. Do you concur?
I concur.
Okay. So, here is our first decision. You are given
Ooh.
decisions across everywhere that you go. The scanners indicate that a battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. Do we want to aid the civilian ship, or do we just want to stay out of it?
I want to raid the civilian ship.
I think it's a good idea to aid civilians.
You know, yeah.
You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. So, we going standard and
Yeah,
targeting shields.
I think shields first.
Okay.
Kind of looks like a bug type Pokemon, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So you can see they have a laser weapon.
Oh, we're on fire though.
which has just taken out our shields, and a beam weapon, which started a fire in our ship and slightly damaged our hull. And our weapon systems are damaged, so our ion stunner has gone offline.
It's all going wrong.
So we have Owen at the moment just fighting the fire. If we're okay to let him continue fighting the fire.
I think he should keep doing that rather than stop.
Okay. There is another way of fighting fires, which is very interesting, which is to get everyone out of there, except if they don't need oxygen, and open up all the doors to allow in the vacuum of space, which will put out our fires.
That seems a bit extreme.
Now,
We're
their
not in that
weapons
sort
are
of trouble
causing
yet,
us a
are we?
bit of grief. Do you agree to go with targeting their weapon systems?
I mean, they fucked us very quickly.
Yes.
They set us on fire almost immediately, so yeah.
So, as you can see, Owen is now fixing the weapons. We've almost got our second weapons up and running again, and we have the ion stunner.
Okay.
I think it's
Ooh.
time that they died.
Wow.
So we
Okay, that was great.
we
I'm just before we continue, I'm seeing a motion from chat that with the larger decisions, and I think we need to work out what the larger decisions are, we consult chat as well.
Okay, we can consult chat and see.
I don't know what a really large decision is in this. Like that's up to you.
So, we are now going to contact the civilian ship. Apparently, the ship that was being assaulted was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them and offer a small reward. We have got some extra scrap out of this.
Cool.
Which is great. We are at 36
Excellent.
scrap.
That's really good.
So,
can we upgrade? We need to repair, don't we?
Can upgrade. We could upgrade one of our things. Anytime we do an upgrade, we also need the power to go up with it.
Right.
So it's always a good idea to keep some power. And the other thing is, if we look at the map, there's not one there at the moment, but sometimes there'll be shops that we can also use scrap. So scrap is not only for upgrades, it's also
so
your
you
money.
don't want to burn
so
it
you
as soon as
don't
you get
necessarily want to burn it. And seeing as we can't currently utilize an upgrade if we used it,
Not enough power?
I say because we'd need to buy power, and then we'd only have 16, so we could maybe get an engines.
Okay, so the sun beneath each of the systems, is that the cost in scrap of the next thing? Okay. And we can buy power and not another thing? Is that
we
right?
could buy power, and we could buy one upgrade to our engines, which lets us dodge more effectively in fights.
Okay.
But I'd be tempted to
Yeah,
aim
I was
towards
thinking shields as well, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
So,
Right, let's go.
if we are jumping here, you can just see a little slice of Rebel here, having taken this space. We had previously agreed on this one.
Yeah, that's our course, I think.
Still good?
Yep.
Okay. We will jump over here. Your sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the Rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you, or else it's trying to avoid notice. Do we think they are suspicious? Do we want to hail them? Do we want to ignore them?
I mean, does this count as a big decision?
It's maybe a big decision.
Is this going to have ramifications?
It could have ramifications in it could end up with us getting attacked. It could end up with us maybe getting some crew.
Or just being crippled.
Or it could end up as being nothing.
Okay.
So
I mean,
that's the interesting thing.
Let's talk between us, and maybe we'll throw it to chat. So I'm thinking, if they're suspicious, we're going to want to have hailed them anyway, right? And if they're not suspicious, then the worst that will happen is we have to help them a bit, right?
Yes, I agree.
And that's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
It's just neighbourly. But I don't know.
So, we agreeing to hail them?
I think we hail them. Ooh.
Oh, they have offered us a trade. They're running low on supplies. They want to give us 9 fuel if they can have 2 drones. We currently have 4 drones, but we have no systems that use drones. So we don't have much use for our drones at the moment.
I mean, that sounds pretty great, right? We've got a long way
that's
to go.
a good deal to me.
Yeah.
I would be tempted to take that. You agree?
I do. I'm confused as to why this refugee ship doesn't need fuel but does need drones. Questions for another day.
Yes. Yes. Always questions for another day. So, are we continuing on our pre-existing
absolutely.
path?
I love unvisited locations.
We're going to
that
an
rebel
unvisited
frontiers.
location,
Ooh.
and it's in an asteroid field.
Okay, that's probably not good.
And there were some pirates here as well. And our only choice is to turn and fight. So,
hey,
are we going for a standard approach?
Yeah, I agree. Shields again.
The problem just now is that asteroids come and they're going to knock out our shields.
Good.
Which can
Love
be
that.
a bit of a problem.
It's doing the same for them, though, right?
It is doing the same for them, so that is something.
Do we know? Do we know whether that? Ooh, okay.
So they are scared of us. They want to surrender. They're offering us 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 10 scrap. But I think
Can we get more?
I think we can potentially get more by destroying them.
All right. So I think if we're gonna do that, I think we want to destroy their engines so they can't escape.
And
Either their engines or their helms so they can't go to Larry speed.
yes, I agree. So
So
we will not accept surrender from pirates, and we are going to turn our attentions on your engines.
let's do it. Cat, yes, it is. Oh.
So we
Oh,
got
that is better. It's not much better.
we got very slightly more. We got a little bit more.
And all it cost us was to live with the blot on our conscience of bloody murder for the rest of our lives. Ooh, distress beacon.
So, as you can see here, there's someone has placed down a distress beacon and could be in trouble. Do we want to go and help them? Or do we want to take a jaunt into a nebula?
I mean, the nebula's still going to be there after the distress beacon, right?
That's true.
They might be dead by the time we get back from our day trip to the nebula.
Then I am happy to go with helping someone in distress.
Is Yog-Sothoth showing up in this game? I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, but I can't confirm or deny the presence of Yog-Sothoth because I've not played this.
The distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and the repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it.
Who's firing on them?
their own defense system.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry.
We came here to help them, but do we want to just ignore it? That is a genuine choice.
Let's run through this.
We specifically came here to help them. Do we?
Our guns are shooting us. They're killing us. They're destroying everyone we love and our homes and our livelihoods, and we can't get close because we get shot. We're going to die. Will you help us? And we have the option of going, no.
Yep. That's the option we have.
Are we the goodies or the baddies? Do we decide this? Because clearly people are rebelling against us.
Well, there is a rebellion against us. I think we're definitely the baddies.
I mean, not everyone who has...
These aren't rebels.
Okay.
So these aren't rebel scum, so we should perhaps consider helping them.
They're not rebel scum, they're friendly scum, and we should be friendly back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's promise to help them. We could use our weapons just to fire on the defense system, or we could use our fancy ion weapons, which disable weapons, and use that to disable the defense system.
Will they be repairable? Because here's the thing:
Yes.
there's a rebel armada coming, and they're probably going to want guns.
Yes, if we use our ion weapons, they will be reparable.
Does that mean we don't have iron weapons afterwards?
No.
Okay.
We're just using our weapons.
Oh,
like
it's just an option we wouldn't see if we didn't have.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's do that. You use your ion weaponry to disable the gun long enough for the repair crews to fix it. I've never seen a weapon like that before, they say. Thanks for your help. Please accept this reward.
As the actress said to the bishop. Ooh, I've never seen a weapon like that before.
Yes.
We've got 69 scrap. Just throwing that out there.
We do. We do.
Should we spend some of that? I mean, we could buy some power, couldn't we?
We could buy some power. So
we've got enough power and shields and a little bit of change.
So shields will only upgrade if we have 2 of them, unfortunately. Okay. So we would need to spend... you can see our first upgrade is 20,
sure,
then it's 30.
Right, okay.
So that'd be 50 total, and then we'd still need 2 of power.
Oh, so we're
which
one
would take
out.
us to 70, and then
I'm
maybe
guessing
a bit
leave
more.
it for now because we don't want to half commit and then decide that we want something different.
Yes, I think that's very sensible.
We're so good at we're really good at this. We're clearly going to win.
So would we like to go and visit a nebula?
Yeah, go on.
Do we want to go right the way back, or just sort of downwards?
That's tough.
You can see how much this is going to advance.
Oh right, okay. So we're good for a little bit.
So we are good for a little bit.
I think explore the nebula.
Okay.
You know, we came. I know I said I'm nervous about the nebula, but I am genuinely curious.
Okay, so you find 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby. You begin to harvest usable debris when you hear the sounds of someone beaming aboard. There's a boarding party on our ship.
On our ship, not the ship we've boarded?
Yes. They have beamed onto our ship. We have got some scrap.
Okay.
But there's intruders on board, and we're in a nebula, so we can't see where they are.
Damn.
So what we are going to need to do is just send our crew round to try and...
So out of Stranger, Owen and Atreyu, that's a lot of them.
Yep.
Oh no, this is really bad.
Oh no.
Oh god.
So, what's maybe a good idea
defend
at
the
this
oxygen.
point? Oh, we have lost some crew.
It's just
What we are going to do
just
is we are going to open all of our doors.
Oh no! Oh,
and we
no.
are going to hope that our
No, because
noble pilot...
we can't do this because we're going to kill our pilot. I know what you're trying to do, and I would agree, but they're in the room with him now. It's too late.
So, that could have gone slightly better.
So what you were trying to do was open all the doors and then just suck all the oxygen out, right?
Yes, which is a very valid strategy.
We were doing so well.
So that's a very, very valid strategy when you have much better doors, so they can't break through them instantly.
Right.
So
if
you have stronger doors, that's usually a very, very helpful thing to have.
That I am astounded by how quickly that's just rolled up.
Yes. So you can see that this game can be quite punishing.
Oh, cat. Oh, cat. So I'm not going to say that opening and closing individual doors is a thing that we need to actually agree on, but Sam did open every single door, and I have a suspicion you were going to say, should I press the button? But it was a lot of prep. So, are we striking off the first word?
I think we're striking off the first word.
We now cannot say the words light or space.
So we are just restarting from the beginning
with our brand new starship.
Yes, we are floating through the vacuum of the unknown void.
Good. That's very good.
Now.
Oh, we've already got distress.
We've already got some distress. Do you think it'd be beneficial to us to go and help some people in distress?
I want to get some of our stuff back because we had so much stuff and it's all gone and it stings a bit.
Distress worked well for us before, so let's do it.
Ooh, pretty. Oh.
You arrived to find a ship floating among some debris. Hello, our impulse drives are short and we can't jump. Could you give us some fuel? Do we want to give them some fuel? I think it's the neighbourly thing to do.
Yeah, I'm not that mean. I think we give them the fuel.
We have a fair amount of fuel to give.
I don't know what rate we actually use up fuel, but
thank you so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Your map is updated. So
it's
if we go into
interceptor. Is that because it's so fast it can intercept slugs? Or is it
no? There's a
run by slugs.
There's a species called slugs. And I love all of the aliens in this game. They are all really quite good. So yes, you can see our map. You can see
everything's distressed.
Anywhere there's a warning sign is there's possibly a ship there. Info. And you can also see there's a store up here.
There we go.
And another distress beacon up here.
Okay, well let's go to the nearest. I think we should go to the nearest distress beacon because we want to reach that store eventually, I'm guessing.
So, if we go up here, then we can go there.
Yeah. That's good because we'll have gathered some resources if everything goes well, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, not again.
You arrive in an asteroid belt to discover a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. So this one's just very slightly different because there's no crew on board, so we can take out their oxygen.
We don't need to feel guilty when we shoot it down.
We do not need to feel guilty.
That's good.
But a very similar technique mostly. Are you in agreement that we go with our usual?
I mean, the shield, targeting the shields has been working really well for now.
Okay.
Although that said, its shields are down like half the time.
That's true.
I'm wondering, like, if it's a scout, is it communicating with rebels? Is it telling us stuff? Oh, we should send someone.
Oh boy.
Did you just send someone?
I might have done.
Okay.
So, this little drone is causing us some grief. So, as you say, their shields are, well, now their shields are down permanently because they have no one on board to try and fix them.
Cool.
So, would you be willing for us to take out this?
Oh, is that the thing that operates the drones?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's do that.
Is Atreyu going to manage all those fires?
Possibly. They suck oxygen out of...
Or we need to send someone else to get those two that just sprung up.
Yes.
Because Atreyu's got 5 to deal with right now. That's too many. So... the nearest guy, take those two at the top.
Owen over here. And Atreyu going in here?
Yeah.
Or do we want them on the shields trying to get those back up?
Do we need at least one person in the... Do we need at least one person in the bridge to run the ship?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so what if Atreyu does the big room because he's really good at putting out fires, and what if Stanga?
Yep.
What if he...
And now
repairs
the
shields,
drones are down. Are you okay? Us taking out weapons?
Yeah, take it all out.
So Atreyu just about to die, so I'm just gonna... Are you okay with him moving away?
Yeah, he, you know, don't want him to die. And we did it. That's all right.
So we got some good scrap, but we have
Gotta
taken
do
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
damage
repairs.
in our hull.
So that was a distress signal?
No, that was on the way to the distress signal. Right. Would you be okay us just opening lots of doors and airing out the fire?
Yes. In fact, I would say we need to, because our fire putter outer is dying of too much fire.
Yes. So, let's open up some doors and hopefully...
All those doors just closed.
Wait, what?
Well, pause it again. There's no way through, like, a lot of the doors to the fires have closed.
Oh. No, the fire's just spreading quite a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna... Let's also send Atreyu over to fix our shields so we stop getting hit by meteors.
Sweet, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Because they can breathe without oxygen, which is very useful.
Extremely useful in this scenario. How does Atreyu get better?
So,
Do they need to sleep?
I'm not very sure. There is sometimes a medical bay on board, but I don't think we have one. So I think
Well,
no, these yes. So we I think just need to wait and see if we can get a way of healing
Okay.
them.
Might as well close the doors up, though, huh?
Yes. Now, there's a button for that, and I've forgotten what
Or
it
what
is.
if we just kept them permanently open, then nothing can catch fire?
Yes, but then none of the humans can go anywhere in our ship.
We'll just close them when everything breaks. Do you think that's a bad idea? I can tell you think it's a bad idea.
Yes,
We can
because
close
oxygen
the
doesn't come
doors.
back automatically.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Or all the time.
Okay. Actually, we are shorter. We've got 17% oxygen in the ship.
Yes, that's because our oxygen was broken and we opened all of the doors.
Okay.
Okay, so Starga is up here piloting the ship. You okay for Owen to do some repairing too?
Yeah, absolutely. Get on it, Owen.
And Atreyu to also do some repairing. We'll hopefully have this up and running by the time we go and help with some distress beacons.
Oh, there go the shields. So I'm guessing it's not safe to jump like this, right?
Everything's repaired and we're all back up and running, so we are fine to do some jumping.
Okay.
And you can go back to your action station, Owen, and I have... Okay.
Alright.
So are we gonna try and help with
yeah.
the distress?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
go on. We've not got enough to barter with anyway.
You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in the void. It looks as if it was
So
fleeing the
close.
rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down.
It's Reavers.
Do we want
It's
to
Reavers.
board and investigate, or do we want to ignore the ship?
Oh, it's definitely Reavers. Like we're gonna end up shooting something, right? No one is at full health, and in fact, Atreyu is straight up dying. I want to, but I'm gonna say it's a bad idea.
I think no pain, no gain, and we should board and investigate.
It looks like we're gonna have to throw this to chat because this is a big.
Do we want to risk the horrifying ordeal that is possibly being eaten by some aliens? Chat, would you like an input in this?
Actually, chat, what you've got to do is persuade one of us to come round to the other person's thinking. So Kat says leave it. Investigate. Oh. I mean, the thing is, if we don't, we'll never know, because this is procedurally generated, right?
Yes, that's correct.
I'll always wonder.
It looks like more
Fuck
of
it,
chat
let's
is saying
go,
investigate.
let's go.
Yeah. No pain, no gain.
Yeah, let's do it.
As you investigate the
Oh
ship,
no!
you are attacked by the now cannibalistic crew.
I told you it was
driven
Reavers.
mad by
I
lack
said
of
Reavers,
food.
right? That's the first
They
thing I
have
said.
turned to feeding on each other. As you fight your way off the ship, one of your crew falls behind to the crazed attackers, and you are forced to leave them behind or else lose your entire ship. Owen is gone.
Owen! Oh.
Your abandoned
told
crew
you it was
member is
Reavers.
waiting on the ship when you return, trying not to dwell on the fate of his previous incarnation because we have a clone bay.
I forgot he's healthier than he was before.
He is much healthier
He's
than
not
he
as
was
good
before.
at stuff, right?
Um,
Like his skill levels aren't the same?
Yes, you are correct.
Although, to be
I
fair,
think-
none of them are massively skilled.
Yes. We are still quite near the beginning of the game.
Does he-
So we haven't got any more scrap. Do you still want to go for a store, or would
I think so. Like,
would
even if we can't...
you like to try another place and then try for a store?
Let's try another place. Because we want to
Let's
come
do
in
it,
a good
yes.
position to bargain.
I concur wholeheartedly. You receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help?
Oof. That's a lot to commit to right now, isn't it?
I will say, usually, this will give you a mission somewhere else, and if you don't do it, there are no consequences to not doing it. You just get a better reward if you do the thing.
Is it something we have to do right now?
No.
Oh, it's just going to ping something up on the... Okay, yeah, then we can ignore it if we don't want to do it when it happens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's just say we're going to do it.
So they have given us some scrap in advance of us doing the thing.
Foolish.
Of course, very foolish of them. You can see the quest is here.
Okay, right.
Would you
Let's
like to
go
go
to the store
first?
Let's go to the store. Let's
So-
pick up some groceries. Space groceries.
There is only one other ship at this beacon, and it's showing heavy damage. You receive a message on your console. Greetings, traveller. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home.
Oh, it's one of those fake closing down stores. I see what you mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, this is all so expensive.
So everything is quite expensive.
Oh,
As you can see at stores, we can buy.
we can't buy any of that.
We could potentially buy new systems for our ship. So cloaking would mean that our ship disappears off other people's sensors for a set amount of time.
Okay.
We could buy weapons.
Cool. I mean, we can't, but
They
sure.
all do different things. We can buy fuel, missiles, and drone parts,
Okay.
which is,
But we can't buy scrap.
and we can also repair our ship somewhat.
Okay.
There.
There's a second page as well, right?
There is a second page, and that has crew that we could buy,
Cool.
and drones that we could buy.
System repair drone.
But
I don't have a,
because
we don't have a drone
have
system.
a drone system, we couldn't.
Motion to
couldn't
not
use
buy
them.
the repair drone. I think we should. We're here, and I'm guessing we're not going to come back. We should probably do some repairs, though.
So you can also sell things, but the only things we have to sell are weapons.
They're
which
really important.
are quite
They're really
important.
important. I'm going to say no.
So are we just fixing as much as we can? We are fairly low on
I mean, so
hull strength.
How much do we need to fix? Is it just the hull integrity? What would fix one get us?
Fix one would get us 1 notch.
Oh. Yeah, no, we're fixing all. Okay.
So we have, at the very least, repaired our hull. We're looking a bit more healthy there.
I think we're probably in a good position to try the quest now, because we're gonna need some nice things now.
So let's give it a shot.
We're doing so much worse. I said it? When did I say it?
Apparently, Kofi, you have said it. We are no longer
Okay.
allowed to say.
We are not allowed to say. Okay,
Yes,
The-
you're allowed
the-
to say
the
it
next-
when you're
the- yeah,
saying
the next
what we're
thing-
not saying.
oh, I did. I said space groceries. You're right. Fuck. So on my list it says light, space, and the next one's air. But I have noticed we're saying oxygen a lot. So I'm gonna say it should be oxygen and not air.
Okay.
So we're no longer allowed to say light, space, or oxygen. And we're also on one democracy strike. 2 more, and we move to the next word.
You find the mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately, there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. Our
They're not
only
even
choice
giving
is
us
to
the
leave
choice.
before they notice you.
Oh.
As you try to leave, a patrol spots you. Wailing sirens begin to blare around the camp, and the ship moves in to attack.
Well, I guess let's do it.
Standard formation.
Yeah, shields first.
So, as you can see, this guy is a mantis. He's sort of a bug guy.
Aw,
They're very useful as crew members go.
I thought we liked mantises.
We do.
We do. We made friends with so many mantises just the other week.
Would you now like to take out their weapons? So they can...
all we need to do is outrun them, right? Because we can't fight the whole fleet. So we
Well-
just need to make sure they don't chase us.
Yes.
So, engines?
Okay. That sounds good to me.
Oh, there go our shields.
They have also targeted our engines. Great minds think alike.
Yeah, but their engines are on fire, so...
Now that their engines are down, would you like to take a pop shot?
Ooh. I don't know.
I
What are you targeting there?
That is weapons, because they keep firing their weapons
They
at us.
they are shooting us.
Yes.
To be fair, it's annoying and they should stop.
Yeah.
But they're nearly dead. Yay! In fact, they are dead, which is a shame because the spaceship looks like the face of a Gundam.
Yeah. With the patrol ship destroyed, you hasten to leave. It won't be long before the other ships catch up.
Fuck.
So we got a little bit out of it,
Okay.
but not
So
quite
can
as
we
much.
track how quickly we're going to be chased by the mantises?
Oh, they're not gonna chase us. That was just...
Oh, that was just flavor text?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a bit disappointing.
Now,
Pulsar is flooding this area with dangerous electromagnetic forces?
that sounds interesting to see. I would quite like
does.
to see what that
Oh,
looks
well,
like.
go on. You're explaining all this to me, and I'd be completely lost without you. You get to...
A small research station orbits a nearby pulsar. It appears largely abandoned, but you detect power signatures flaring up as soon as you're in scanning distance. A small combat ship launches from the station. Pirates.
It's always fucking pirates.
Standard defense.
Yep, yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. As you can see, these guys have a very special shield. This particular type of ship has quite a special shield that you have to take out. It's sort of a one-time shield.
Okay.
And once you have that, as you can see, the pulsar just disabled our sensors.
Right, so we
and
can see what was going on.
we couldn't see what was going on, and we have now lost our weapons, so we just have to sit here until they recover. You can see how long it's going to take for those to recover.
Where's the stash of kneecaps? Not on that ship. I mean, maybe, I don't know them. And we can't scan them because of a pulsar. We can't see their stash of kneecaps if they've got them.
Oh, we can see them again.
Chat are pointing out that if we were doing this for real, then we shouldn't be allowed to say the O word or the A word.
That's true.
We need to think of better similes. Just checking, we've only been targeting their shields so far, right?
We have. So, they are scared of us. They are trying to surrender. Do we want to accept surrender?
What are they offering?
They're offering
5
us 5
power.
fuel and 10 scrap.
And a drone that we can't use.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of these drones that we can't use. We should sell them at some point.
We can't, but yes.
Okay. You can't sell drones?
You can't sell drone parts at shops,
Oh.
but sometimes people will trade for them.
So our shields are not looking great, and neither is the gas that we inhale in order to survive, right? But they're nearly dead,
Yes.
and they're not offering very much. Like, not really. Like, the power's good, but
No quarter!
no quarter. Target their shields.
Are you good if we repair our
Yeah, very definitely
life
repair
gas?
repair the life-giving inhalant. Is that the pulsar again? Oh,
So we got more
that's
scrap,
so much
but we
worse.
got less fuel.
That's so much
But-
worse. Oh, it's fuel, not power.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So each time we make a jump, it uses 1 fuel, and if
It doesn't matter how far we go in terms of distance.
No.
Okay.
And
I am so sorry. I noticed that you just sent Owen to repair the shields.
yes.
It's okay, we got one more. But we need to.
Okay.
I think where we're falling down is like reflex action. Like, it's stuff that should be obvious, and it is obvious that we need someone to repair the shields.
Okay.
But
So
we need. Oh, that's creeping closer.
that's creeping closer.
Is it getting faster?
No, not really.
Faster than the thing that it's faster than.
So we could go here, or we could head closer towards the exit.
I think we're so close to the exit and quite low on resources that would get us repaired.
Yeah.
So I think we want to play it relatively safe. Right? Like, we want to avoid lots and lots of combat between now and the exit.
So if we go,
I would
there,
go there, so it's only a couple
and curve
more
up.
jumps. Yeah. Oh.
Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby
Oh.
ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on their way. They're asking for 24 scrap, and we have 28.
I mean, fuck that.
Fuck
Right?
that.
I mean, we can take
I
it.
agree completely. They say we will regret this decision. I'm not sure that we will. Are we going standard?
Yes, because they have the good shields and we don't have the good shields. I had to check to see whether shields is a thing we can still say. It is for now. Oh, their shields are on fire.
Their shields are on fire. Do we want to move
I think
our
oxygen.
target?
Let's just be mean to
Oxygen.
them.
I like that. I can certainly agree with that one.
Oh, it's going very wrong for them.
It is going quite wrongly for them. Uh, they should not have tried to.
They've got the same
Make
logo
us
as us, though.
pass.
They might be friendly. They had the skull octopus.
I think as is a pirate ship that we have commandeered, which is
Okay.
what that is.
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
So we've got some scrap. We're looking in a better place there.
Yeah, and
I
not
think
a
that went
huge
quite
cost to
successfully.
hull integrity.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
We could curve up, or we could take another wee jaunt.
I think we do this in 2 jumps. Like,
So
the exit
jump,
doesn't
jump.
mean the end of the game, right?
No.
Okay, right. So, okay. I think we want to get to the next sector
So jump,
and
jump.
find a place. Yeah.
Yep. Let's do it. It looks like this beacon is home to a rebel
Oh, boy.
checkpoint.
Okay.
They're stopping and searching any ship that passes through. Civilians are being harassed and Federation members are detained. The rebels haven't noticed you yet. Do we fend for ourselves, attack and escape? Do we bribe the rebels to release the civilian ships? Or do we stay quiet and hope they don't notice us?
This is a big one.
I think
This
this
has
is a
gotta be
big one.
So we're going to
So
throw
chat-
this to chat. We've got to be... I don't think we're going to be unanimous on chat, but you've got to persuade us into a unanimous decision. Seth says eat the rebels, which I don't think is an option. We don't romanticize cannibalism on this channel.
Except in many circumstances.
Just what would Gugar do?
What would Gugar do?
Gugar do? We've got 1 vote for eat, 1 vote for bribe. So I think we can rule out staying quiet, right?
I think so. I am leaning towards bribing to help our civilian comrades.
I mean, the thing is, if we attack, we're going to kill some of those civilians, right? It's going to
Potentially.
happen.
Yep.
There's going to be collateral damage, and it goes against.
As
like,
chat has said, Gugar would bribe.
Gugar would bribe. I'm not sure Gugar would bribe, but I am gonna say bribe. I am persuaded of bribe. I'm gonna make a note of possible things to add to the list depending on how long we go. I think rebels should be on there. I think ship should be on there.
Rebels are easily swayed by the prospect of additional scrap. They release the civilian ships and everyone is free to go. We contact the civilian ships. One of the civilian ships contacts you and reveals they are Federation loyalists.
Oh, for
An
fuck's
eavesdropping rebel swoops in, destroys the ship, and turns to attack you.
Seth has pointed out that Gugar would eat, and I cannot argue with that.
Gugar.
Unfortunately, eat not an option. Would that it were. Let's eat these guys.
Let's eat. Shields
let's
first.
eat their shields. They've got almost as much health as we have. This is gonna be close. And they've got more stuff than we have.
So you can see
Anti-personnel drone.
they have an anti-personnel
Is
drone.
that if we try to board
which-
them?
If we try to board them, then
They will mess us up.
they would
Okay.
be attacking us. So they have a couple of people.
Shit. Pause the game. That last encounter, I said we should target the stuff they breathe, right?
I don't know.
I said that. We definitely targeted the stuff that they breathe, and I don't remember using a...
Euphemism.
I think we might not be allowed to say fuel anymore. In any case, continue to target their shields whilst we can still say that, because that's next on the list. We can't say fuel. Fuel, air, oxygen, space, or light. There's not been much reason to say that, has there? Lemons.
Yeah, no.
I thought
But
lemons
that's
would
why
be a big one, but
that's why it started the list, because it was probably going to be the easiest to not say.
Okay.
We have
How
gained
are we
some
looking?
scrap, and
Do we want Atreyu repairing the end? Is that they're doing that right now anyway, aren't they?
Oh, the engines aren't broken.
Oh, okay.
That's just saying that there's no oxygen there because
Oh, right. Okay.
he
It
sucks
doesn't need
the
to be. Okay.
engine out. The bugger.
Oh no. Okay, we are now not allowed to say light, space, air, oxygen, fuel, or shields. So far, we've got crew, power, rebels, and ships still to go. Further suggestions, welcome.
So, making a
Yeah,
jump.
let's get out of here.
I
Jump
agree.
should be on the list.
You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector.
We
You
need to
detect
charge
an
it?
automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Do we want to intervene to defend the outpost, or do we want to avoid the conflict?
I think we're going to need the fuel, because we don't know what's going to be ahead of us on the next map.
I think that's a good shout, and the automated scouts
Yeah, it's
are
not that
sometimes easier
Yeah.
to take care of.
Well, they're not going to board us.
Detecting the higher threat, the automated ship moves in to engage our ship.
Okay.
Standard procedure.
Standard procedure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we said fuel. We're now not allowed to say crew. And scrap is a very good suggestion. I'm going to add that to the list.
Shall we take out? Oh wait, no, we're still working on the protective
samurai. We're working on the samurai.
part of.
The shell. We're working on the shell.
We are. Can we get Atreyu to do some repairing on our protective shell?
Yes. Repair should be on the list, though.
Okay, we...
I noticed that our sensors are down and we're about to die, and they're very much not about to die.
Would you be good with us taking out their weapons? So once our protective encasement is up and running again, they can't get through it.
Yes.
Okay.
We are going to have an impenetrable encasement. Or die trying. Probably that last one. Yep, there we go. Rip Googar McGoog face. Oh, that's kind of sad. I thought we'd make it out of the map. I really did.
We were very close. We good to try again? Give it a
Of course.
give it another shot. Okay.
Right. So, just to recap, we are not saying the words light, space, air, oxygen, fuel, shields, or crew. I don't know of a good euphemism for crew. Staff?
Okay.
That one.
Yep. Good to go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Personnel, very good.
The nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22 Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5.
Is that it?
That is it.
That's all. Let's just fucking leave.
Do you want to help the people in distress?
It's good to help people in distress because they reward you.
Okay.
I mean, is that quarantine thing going to become relevant later?
No, it's just flavour.
Okay.
Once you arrive at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. FTL navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Do we want to lead these guys to their destination?
I mean, they
it
go
just
into
means
a depot.
going to where they're going.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
yeah. They go into a depot. There's stuff there that we can use.
Then let us do it. They have given us some scrap for taking on that mission, and you can see it's down here that they're wanting to go. Would you be okay backtracking so we can...
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine by me.
You arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship impervious to the heat moves in to engage.
How is it impervious to heat? That's not fair. Well,
so you can see they have a cloaking device, so they are disappearing. So we can't target them when they're doing that.
So we need to be focusing on, we need our personnel to be repairing as much as possible in the meantime. Do you agree?
Yes.
So that we are doing something useful.
If things are needing repair, that sounds good to me. Would you like to remove their cloaking device?
Yes.
From the mix?
Yes, I would like to destroy that. At least disable it. But I'm wondering whether we should send the staff through to areas that are likely to be targeted.
So we have taken out their cloaking device, so it's sort of a moot
okay,
point.
so yeah, that's a moot point. Okay.
Will we take out their weapons?
We're allowed to say weapons.
Okay.
We're allowed to say weapons. That's one of the things that we haven't written down yet, but it's going down.
Are you okay with us targeting weapons?
Target their weapon systems. Make it so.
Okay.
Solar flare?
And
that's not good.
So a solar flare will sometimes cause us to have fires in ship. So
just writing down fire. We're not going to get through all of this, but hopefully we can really...
So we have some here. Will we get Atreyu to start fighting that?
That's good. Does Atreyu have to take a direct course and walk through fire, or can they take the long route?
Well, they're going to fight the fire, so they'll be next to the fire anyway.
Yeah, but they're going to be standing in the fire if they go through that door.
That doesn't really factor in.
Right. If it does, right.
Because the way that people fight fire is by standing on top of it.
Okay, but you shouldn't try the handle, because the handle will be very hot. I know they're automated doors.
Back to station.
Back to station.
Okay. So,
we should jump. We can't afford anything at the store, can we? But we want to go towards the quest.
Not necessarily.
We can
could
afford, like,
move
repairs,
slowly
maybe.
towards the quest.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think, yeah. 2 jumps towards the quest.
You're immediately contacted by a settlement. You seem to be outfitted for combat. Do you want to take up mercenary work? Do we
They're
want to
really
become
trusting, aren't
mercenaries?
they? I mean, I think that sounds like fun, and we're in a good position.
I like
we don't
that.
have many resources.
Then a space dock is under assault from the rebels. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel.
Nope. Okay, we can't say power now. Sam said the F word.
Would you like to agree to rescue the shop?
No, we can say store. We can say store. It's not on the list. We can say store.
Look, I'm just avoiding saying all words now.
That's how democracy works. You have to agree on everything, but you're not allowed to use words.
We agreeing? This is...
Yes, we are
Yes.
agreeing to rescue the store.
We have another quest marker.
I noticed you avoided saying the bad word on that message as well. Well done.
I've forgotten what all of the bad words are.
There's a
I'm
list right in front of us. Look.
I'm mostly just avoiding saying all words. We going towards this one?
Yeah.
Or do we want to check out?
No, we want the quest.
Okay.
We want the quest. We've not got enough. Maybe after this.
You escort the ship to
Nope.
the requested beacon, much to
Oh, no,
your
wait, no.
dismay.
That's
You
fine.
are ambushed.
No, Rebel and ship are still okay.
We walked into their trap. Standard defense.
Yeah. Oh god, this looks like it's going to be bad actually.
It could be, or it could
Let's give
be
it a try.
fairly a cakewalk. It depends.
So targeting their shell.
So their weapons, they have a laser that is taking out our shield.
No. Okay, we are now not allowed to say rebels. Flight, space, air, oxygen, fuel, shields, crew, power, all rebels. Will all cause the game to get harder.
Will I get Owen to repair protection?
Yes,
As
definitely. The protective force field that goes around our craft as we fly through the void. Yes, Owen should do that. Oh, this is going so badly. Engines.
I think it'd be quite important to get the life gas back up and running.
Yes,
you agree for you to do that?
I think you should do that. Cat repair is on the list, but we've not triggered it yet. We're still a couple of ones off that. The next one is a big one, though.
God. They are surrendering. We're looking in a bit of a miserable place, they are very close to dying.
Ooh, that is tricky. I just don't really think they're offering us a lot of good stuff, actually.
I think you're right there.
I think risk it for a biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit.
I want a biscuit now. I'm actually really hungry. Right, what are we targeting?
So, we are currently not targeting anything because our weapon systems are offline.
Okay. That's fine. And you've just done what you said you were going to do.
Yeah.
You've sent a member of personnel to repair the gas.
Are you okay with both of our human personnel going to try and fix weapons?
Yes. That's absolutely fine. It's a very good idea. Oh, going badly.
And I'm going to get our pilot out of there because they are not looking healthy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's more than fair. I think gas is still down. Oh no, this was our worst one yet.
Oh.
One last explosion marks your fate as your craft is torn apart. That was our worst one yet by a wide margin. I think we are taking too many risks, actually. I know it looks like we're not. I think we've been spoiled by just getting so much booty on that first run.
Yeah.
But I just don't know how realistic it is. What time are we on? I think we've got
Would you
time
like to
for...
try one more run, maybe with a different ship?
Yes, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You have a favourite ship, right?
I do have a favourite ship. Would you like to give it a shot?
Yes. But I think we need a better name than the Taurus.
So, I think what would be a good shout on here is because it got here, it got us here. So we can't even say the name of our craft.
Yes.
Okay. And
Justin, Jill, and Mara.
We have Mara, Justin, and Jill, and we've not really seen these guys, but these guys are Engi, and they repair things really quickly, but they're not very good at fighting. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited for this.
Let's do it there. We've already got...
It's okay, I've just thought of more things. I'm thinking civilian and federation. The awkward ones to have. Okay.
So, going down to this distress
signal. Yeah, let's do it. Let's fly. Faster than leopards.
You have encountered a refugee craft drifting in the void. It looks as if it was fleeing and ran out of go juice.
Go juice is the best one. Seth, we're not eating them.
You're not sure if anyone is on board. Would we like to hail them, or would we like to ignore?
You can't ignore refugees. Hail them.
So they're asking to make a trade, but we do not have the thing that we'd like. They'd like. So
It's
our
sad,
only option
but
is
we can't do
to
anything.
decline.
Yeah, let's loop around the bottom. Yeah. That looks like a good course to me.
That sounds like a good course.
That looks good. The game literally won't let us eat them, Seth.
Come across a space station under construction. We lost contact.
You said space. So now we're not allowed to say ship.
No.
No more ships, anyone.
I'm glad that we had already started doing that one because we were too worried it was already on the list. They lost contact with a cargo craft. They'd like help figuring out what happened.
Let's offer our help. I like a mystery, right?
They've added a quest marker and given us a bit of, and that was sort of on.
Yeah, that's not too big a detour.
We're going here.
Let's go.
Your ship is hailed.
No.
I realise I have just got the last 5 by reading them.
Okay, we're not allowed to say jump anymore. That one's not so bad.
We found you at last. Prepare to die.
It'd be a mercy at this point. We don't.
We have a bit
guns.
of a different way of doing things here. So we have another ion weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could say weapon.
Yeah, that's a few
so that's a similar thing that just takes out their systems temporarily.
Okay.
We actually do have drones this time, and we have a combat drone that will that will attack them. So would that work for you?
That would work for me. I wanna try out
doing
the drone,
both on
the
protective encasement, and the drone just sort of flies around and
the drone can't target anything specifically.
Yeah, it does general damage.
All right, that's fair. Oh, we've not put hull on here. We're not going to get through these unless we play really badly, but. Oof. There's some damage there. I like the way the drones move. There's something a little bit hypnotic about it.
Yeah.
It's like those screensavers where you want it to reach a corner and bounce off, but it never does.
Okay.
No, you have to read it, Sam.
We got some stuff. Let's go.
You got to read it though. All right, let's go. Let's go towards the quest.
Towards our quest. A rebel vehicle moves into engage. You attempt to open communications, but realize the futility of that action when you see the engined...
No, you can still say engine, don't worry.
Engined thing is run by an AI.
Good, well done.
So they once again
Their
have
cloaks.
a cloak.
Lovely.
Would we like to target
the cloak?
their
Absolutely,
cloak?
yeah.
Yep.
I'm guessing the drone... Oh, no, the drone is online. Okay.
So as long as we can give it power,
Okay.
our drone...
You can't say power, though. You just said power. Target, I think, is on the list, but we've not got there yet. Oh, no, it's not. I'll write it down. Okay, so the full list of things we cannot say that have currently been activated: light, space, air, oxygen, fuel, shields, crew, power, rebels, ship, jump, scrap. We cannot say scrap. Did we win?
We did indeed.
Okay.
I'm guessing we want to move towards our
yes,
quest.
no, you can say quest. You can say quest. It's all right. I need a new.
I just think
note
everything
quest.
is a trap. So, you find the missing cargo vessel docked to an empty void station. However, their hold appears to be empty, and there are no obvious signs that anyone is inside the vessel or the station. Everything looks abandoned. Would we like to explore or not?
I think the last time we did that, we got eaten, and the Engis are bad at fighting. Is that right?
That is ostensibly correct.
I think we've got a lot of good stuff if you look at the HUD, and I just don't want to risk it unnecessarily.
We would need... I think we would need to do that if we wanted the reward from this quest, though, so I am tempted to move in.
I do like rewards. Okay, you've persuaded me.
Okay.
All right. Oh.
You approach, but there's no danger. You take what supplies you can get.
So what have we got?
We got some supplies. Would you like to
We
move
may never know
towards
what they
this shop?
Yes, let's go towards the shop. We can say
So-
store. Store's still good.
That would be this jump, then this jump. That sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You detect an automated scout attacking a reinvigorating place.
Oh no! Cat, we said jump. We can't say repair anymore. No more repairs.
Could we like to intervene?
Yes, because we could get more go juice.
Okay. We can say target. Okay.
We can, for the time being, we can still say target.
Their protection.
Yeah, let's target the shell.
Their vessel's condom.
What?
Look, with this list, I'm gonna rapidly make a lot of
Oh no.
no sense.
For those of you just tuning in.
And our drone.
Yep, that's fine. Let's go shoot them. Why is our force field blinking on and off?
Because they have a drone that is
Good at that.
taking it
Okay.
out, but then as is coming back online
Right.
fairly rapidly.
Okay.
But we've taken out their drones, so it's
Excellent.
a fairly quick
Oh, there we go.
one from there. We got
Excellent.
some scrap. The outpost hails us. Thanks for the help, and they have also given us some supplies. We're on a very nice number of supplies here.
I'm wondering. Oh, we're back on that number that we had before. I am wondering whether we open up this list to euphemisms that we're leaning too hard on.
No,
But I'm gonna suspend judgment for a little bit. But I feel like we're saying supplies a lot.
Are we going to the shop?
Yeah, let's go to the shop. We've got 69 junk.
They are selling things.
Ooh,
So,
now we're
we
talking.
can-
Okay.
We can
Okay.
afford some things here. So, we have a couple of extra things that we could get here.
Hmm.
So, we could get a thing that boosts our protections
Sure.
recharge
Okay.
rate.
Okay.
Or we could collect more
Junk. Yeah.
cash money. Or we could even look at getting a different sort of weapon.
I mean, so my thoughts are, this is feeling to me like a pretty good run.
Okay.
Okay. So if we're assuming we're in for a long time, it's good to buy the cash money recovery arm early, so we maximize the benefit.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Or do you feel like there's a system that we're lacking?
I think
On
that
our
makes
craft.
sense to me.
Okay.
Would we also like to repair?
For sure, yeah.
We can't say that, can we?
Fuck. Okay, we can't say repair, so we've said that. Now we're gonna say we cannot say distress. And there's a lot of distress going on in the game and just in this experience of playing the game. But we're one jump away from the exit.
So are we leaving?
I think we're in a good position to leave, to be honest.
Okay.
Fuck. I said one jump away, didn't I? Okay. We are no longer allowed to say weapons. No more saying weapons for us.
You've arrived at the beacon. I think I could still
Beacon is still
beacon.
okay, although it probably shouldn't be. So,
there's some civilian colonists who are loyal to the rebels, so we...
no. You can't say rebel. So
What?
now we can't
Since
say fire.
when?
Rebels, for like half the game, we've not been able to say rebels. There's so many things we can't say now.
Would we like to attack them, or would we like to take the supplies from
Oh, that's evil.
the civilians?
Oh no, wait, because we don't like them, do we?
Yeah.
I think we wait and steal.
Okay.
That's a bit like eating, right?
Yeah, that's...
Oh no. So we don't get any nice stuff.
The cargo was booby-trapped there,
Oh,
so we got a little bit of damage.
That's a shame.
Can
that
I
is a
say
shame.
that?
Yeah, you can say that.
I'm going to get this fellow...
I'm not going to put damage on there because otherwise we're going to be saying things like boo-boos. And I just...
I'm going to
I
get
can't- I
Jill
don't-
to repair the damage. Okay?
Okay, yeah. Not okay, actually, because Jill's not allowed to repair anything. So now we're not allowed to say engine.
Okay.
This is beginning to snowball, I'm not going to lie. But let's go to the next sector. This is the furthest we've ever got.
To leave. So there's one controlled by the people we do not like, and there's one that is hostile but is just controlled by the bug people.
It's probably safer to go to the place controlled by people who are a word we're still allowed to say.
Okay.
You've entered a poorly charted area of the void. Oh.
Would we like to go down, or maybe we don't have very much
no,
cash
I'm
money?
going to say the store is, unless we just want to use it for repairs.
We don't need much repair, so we could go upwards.
Sure. Yeah.
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 Oh, we've got solar flares which start combustion within our
Okay.
vessel.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Love a bit of combustion,
They have
but only in the presence
the
of flammable
ability
gas,
to
right?
get into our vessel. What I'm thinking is that Justin should move over to the doors, which will upgrade them a bit.
Okay.
Does that sound okay?
So they'll open.
So they'll be harder to open.
Okay.
What do
If
we
they're-
go for their protection?
Yes, we do.
Protective layers.
If there should be a conflagration on our vehicle, what's the process for opening the doors so that our personnel are still able to breathe, but we put out the conflagration? Like, do we want to think about what we keep open and what we keep closed?
I think it depends where that is. So
Oh, good point. Yeah.
probably we can.
They're probably not
Deal
going to
with
target
it
our
then.
doors first. Ooh, is there... Have we been boarded?
We have.
That's not good.
So I think we should consider sending our human to attack this person.
No, that's all right. Yeah, that's fine.
So that one way of attacking them doesn't get
Yes. No, that seems...
okay.
That seems like a very good idea. Let's get on that.
So mantises are quite good at fighting. So we
Do we want to get two
maybe
people
need to
in on this?
consider. Well, NG aren't very good at fighting at all. So maybe just need to make sure that if they're getting hurt, they head down to the med bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that seems sensible to me. I'm glad we've got a med bay because that was kind of lacking on the last ship. R.I.P. Googa McGoogface. Gone but not forgotten.
Now that we have taken out their person, will I get Justin to fix our...
I would
Yeah.
would go back and try and repair the shell. Fuck. I knew it. This one's not so bad, guys. It is civilian, so we need to watch out with the flavor text, but in game it's not going to be so bad.
We do have a conflagration.
We do.
Will I
That's an awkward
open up
place.
these to bleed some life gas?
Yes.
Nothing we're saying makes sense anymore.
I think we should expel some life inhalant.
Okay.
This is not going
We
well,
have-
is it? Oh. Oh no. So
Shall I open more openings?
we can't tell if there's more conflagration, can we? At this point.
No, but we know there's some there and some there.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, sure. We just need to bear in mind that our personnel can't move to that part of the vessel
Yes.
because we were going to send them there a little while ago, right?
We were right. We need some power for
I'm really sorry, but we don't need any power for them.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the end of saying Federation on this stream. No, you're not allowed to skip it. That's we got to fight. We'll work together. We'll read the flavor text out.
Okay.
Okay. We're just going to do a rundown of the bullshit we've inflicted upon ourselves because it's been a while. The full list now is light, space, air, oxygen, fuel, shields, crew, power, rebels, ship, jump, scrap, repair, distress, weapons, fire, engine, civilian, Federation.
Okay. I'm going to send a human
Human person.
here.
Yes.
So we charge a drive?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Because we need to leave. Oh, that's a lot of combustion going on.
I can't. Right, okay.
We need
will
to
Justin...
Did our human nearly suffocate doing that?
His health wasn't looking too great, but medbay's offline, but everything is being burned. So we sort of need to just try and get out of here.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Will I get Justin to take out the flames in this room and try to fix what is in there?
Would it not make more sense to just expel the air at this point? Fuck!
We can't because we have no control over the wall openings on our vessel
because they're offline.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We can't say refugees, by the way. And I'm struggling to find a useful synonym for that word as well.
I'm sending Justin. Agreed?
Agreed. Sends Justin. Justin will fix it.
Okay.
Hop immediately. Let's
we go
to the store and fix the craft.
So here, then down here, because we've already been here.
We're in a really bad situation. And
We could go here and then sort ourselves out.
Yes.
Where we know it's safe.
That is what I was thinking.
I love how
I've got the list right in front of me.
We're just avoiding saying every single thing. And it's really weird.
I mean, we could replace all these words with Googar, but then we'd just be saying Googar constantly. And it'd be easy to just say, can you send a Googar to Googar the Googar? But then it becomes impossible for us to agree on a course of action because we're always going to be Googaring the Googar.
Shall we close the wall openings?
Yes. By the way, I think it's still allowed to say door. Yes, door for the time being. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 8 fuck ups away from not being able to say door.
Shall we get the folk who are good at fixing? Oh dear. We have a
Is there a conflagration?
Fiery deluge. Totally something that makes sense. A fiery deluge.
In the robot room. Actually, we can say drone. We can say drone.
Shall we attempt to help?
Mara's in the room with the robots. Right?
No. Mara's there.
And, okay, so... What's Mara doing at the moment?
Mara is not doing much, but should maybe get the med room
I think
up
we
and
might
running.
need. I think that the drones might need to tank it for a while because everything else is going to shit.
Oh, sorry. One. 1 second. I have a slight setting on my computer I need to sort out.
It's very exciting, this, isn't it?
Okay. Right. So, NG could go and fix the conflagration and stop that. Does that sound okay?
Oh boy.
And Mara could fix the health so that everyone starts getting healed.
Yes.
Okay.
I think all of that is legal as well. So, well done.
Oh no.
Okay.
I could open some doors. Doors is okay.
Doors is still fine. Doors is alright.
I could open doors. What do you...
I think everything is so bad that I think we should get the characters who inhabit this vessel to a place of safety and open all the doors.
Okay.
Because we're still fine as far as gas is concerned.
What I'm going to do is use this that opens...
Yeah, it's easier just to say which doors you want closed. Right?
Yes.
Ooh. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be alright. Those things that it says are critical, the go machines, they'll be fine in just a second.
Yes. So that is all of the...
Everything's broken, but we're alive, and that's what matters.
Yes.
And the med station.
Shall we close all of the doors and then start getting repairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Because nothing's going to happen whilst we're here. We just need to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can spend some time fixing.
Okay. So, if we get good repair people to fix the hole in the vessel...
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, I'm with you.
And this person can go and fix the robots.
Yes. Drones are still okay, by the way.
Now, the go machines can now get better. Healed.
Do they auto heal?
No, but we could do it with these two.
Okay. And then I think all staff should spend a little bit of time in the med bay. Actually, just Justin needs to go.
All of them heal automatically.
Oh. Because we have a med bay.
Because
they
we
don't need to
have
be
one.
in it.
Yes.
Okay. That?
But they would heal faster if they went and hung out in that room.
Right. But they don't need
Are
to.
we okay sending people back to...
They can go back to their stations. What if we picked one of these words and Googled it? Is there one word you'd like to bring back as long as you knew you had to say Google?
All of them. All of them.
No, you can only have one. My vote is the R word needs to be Googled.
Which one's the R word?
It's the one you use when you might want to fix something. But I don't know, because fix is quite a useful synonym. Let's keep it in our back pockets.
Shall we go for this jump or straight to the...
Let's go straight to the store.
Can we say that?
Yes, we can still say store. Store's fine.
Okay, we've gone straight there. Merchants are not highly respected among the mantis race, so if you undertake the profession, you're mildly surprised to receive an advertisement from a nearby
Spice.
Spock.
Spice.
Spock. A nearby Spock. You decide to see what they have to offer.
Live long and prosper. Drink Coca-Cola.
So we can't afford much, but we could completely heal our outer shell.
I really think we might have to.
Okay.
I really think we might have to.
Let's do that.
It's
We're
a
looking
shame.
in a better place.
Yeah.
Do we want to help these people?
Yes, I think so. Oh, we're so close from not being able to say help. By the way,
Would we like to give them some of our dark matter?
You mean we should keep these non-hostile people in their vessel? We should give them some dark matter because they can't hop anywhere.
Yes.
Sure, we've got enough.
They have given us money.
That is so much stuff.
Would we like to look at some
I really think we ought to. We've
upgrades?
not really thought about
We
it so
could
far.
get
but,
some go devices.
do we
Go devices.
do we need to do the things that route the energy towards our systems, or do we need to buy systems that propel us through the void faster than Lenny?
So we would just need some energy to make that work because we have one notch that we're not using.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's absolutely what we do then.
Okay. Shall we head towards the middle because that gives us a lot of
Yeah, it does.
options?
Oh, no.
There are some intruders here.
Oh, this is some bullshit. What
If
do
we
we
get-
do?
If we get multiple people, they can...
I think we're going to have all hands on deck in the med bay and just try and blitz
Okay,
this.
we can
'Cause we've
probably...
got one good fighter.
Yes, so all hands
Yeah, let's get
seems
Justin in on that.
reasonable.
I just don't see another way.
Luckily, these are just humans, so they're not the best at fighting.
But mantises are?
Yeah,
Okay,
and we're constantly getting
we are.
healed, so
Are we getting more intruders?
if we go back to no, but there's a solar flare, so we could be
right,
getting
okay, that's what the...
flames
yeah.
licking at various parts of our go machine. If we send people back to their stations, then we'll charge. Does that sound all right?
Yeah, no, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. I agree.
Shall we open the door?
Yeah, we can open just that door.
And close?
Yeah, I would close it.
Okay.
We don't want to let all the void in.
Good to go?
Good to go.
We could go and
Yeah,
help
it's exciting.
this
It's
person.
exciting. Chat, you got to keep us honest because there's so much stuff to remember now. Okay, once you arrive at the location of the Worry Core, a peaceable craft hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our faster than Lenny navigation has gone haywire, and we can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there?
I think we should.
I think it worked out so well for us last time.
They're wanting to head here.
Oh, that's fine.
We could go to this
Let's go
shop.
find the shop and see if there's anything we want, because we probably can't buy it, but identifying a Mantis trading post ahead, you signal them so your approach won't be taken as a threat. The leader hails you. You have monies. Quick, come dock before... That was an easy flavor text. This is a good sign. We cannot afford any of this.
We can't.
We could take the heel though,
We could take the heel.
because you know
That's
we don't
nothing.
run into these.
Sometimes you will need to buy go juice,
Yeah.
but we're sort of looking all right.
Okay.
If we go downwards, we could head there and then out.
Yep, that makes sense to me. I think we're getting the decisions thing pretty good. So sorry, what's the situation now?
They are just
sorry,
yes, a ship.
I was just about to say insurgents as well. Okay, so we can't say help anymore.
Target their outer shell.
Target their outer shell. Can we still say target? We can still say target. How are we doing? Okay. Not too bad. Mara's on the case.
Do we want to accept?
I mean, honestly,
Surrender?
last time they tried to surrender and we didn't accept it, they fucked us up. But we were in a far worse position
We're in
compared
quite
to
a
them.
good place,
So
right?
I think we do it.
We accept it.
No, I think we continue attacking.
No quarter. Perfect.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that is better. More drones for us.
Okay, towards the quest.
Towards the quest.
You escort
Again?
the vehicle to the requested beacon. We're ambushed.
By an insurgent craft. We walked right into their trap. Okay, yeah. A disruptor. I like that.
Shall we disrupt their...
Let's disrupt the thing we normally disrupt. Yes, absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do
and
it.
get our drone
Okay,
up
get
and
the robots.
running.
Get the robot going. I know we're still allowed to say drone. I'm just preparing myself for the worst.
I wish our drone would target some of their systems instead of the empty rooms, but
It's trying, okay? It's doing a good job.
I think we can get more.
I think we can get more. I think we just... I mean, we're horrible people. This is definitely war crimes. But we are the baddies, so...
Yeah.
We did get more.
That we did. Right.
Okay, Let's
Outwards.
bounce. Let's bounce.
Bounce.
Ooh.
So
This is the decision we had before, isn't it?
Yeah. But the decisions do change, so it could have a different outcome.
That is quite a lot of junk compared to the prices we're seeing now. So I'm worried about parting with it, but I don't know.
I want to help our fellow countrymen.
Okay, so I don't want to part with it. You don't want to stay hidden, so I think we're fending for ourselves, attacking and escaping.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to...
You were going to bribe.
I was going to
I
bribe.
mean, we could bribe.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Let's bribe, because we'll get out of the sector.
They just...
They just gave it straight back.
Gave it straight back? Perfect.
Nice. Okay, we're into the third sector.
We're into the third sector. And I think that's us just about up on time.
Yeah.
And
that is something. There's a lot to that game.
Yes.
Particularly if you're allowed
definitely
to use the
spend...
words when you're thinking about all the decisions you've got to make.
We have definitely spent a very small amount of time. You can spend a lot of time in that game, and it is a lot of fun. It comes highly recommended from me.
Yeah, no, I had a great time. Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us this evening for a bit of a bonus stream. It's been a bit of a different one. We will be back on Monday with more Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
So usual time, 7 p.m. Our time there, whatever that is, your time. And in the meantime, if you want to catch updates, you can catch us on Twitter at KofiaSam, and you can catch me on Twitter at Corfidius.
And I am at Neither a Baron on Twitter as well.
Thanks very much, and I hope space lights your way and you have plenty of air oxygen to fuel you for your shield.
Kofi Sam to Gugar. 2 to beam up.